I wonder if she can go shopping on her own. I wonder if she can wash her clothes by herself. I've been avoiding thinking about this, but Satoko and my other friends must have been overcome by sadness. It's too late for me to think about this, but I start feeling so sad. I'm feeling like this because I don't want to leave this world. Duh. This is the world that I've always wanted. It's my hope that I can live in this world beyond this June. I finally found this world after a long journey, but I was able to be in this ideal world for only one night. The night of Watanagashi. Hey, that's still a night. Better than no night. This world will be shattered again after I die tonight. We finally saved Satoko and all think that our happy life is back. However, I'm going to die tonight. They will be very sad. We worked so hard to make a miracle happen, but they're going to lose a happy world in just one day. Am I going to start a new life in the next world as if nothing happened? I wouldn't. I'd hold all the feelings inside of me and just say, you know what? This is what I'm fighting for. Like that kind of shit. It'd strengthen my own resolve. I'll live 3 days in my new world. But 3 sad days are going to pass in this world. No. I can't think straight anymore. I can't stop the tears from flowing out from my eyes. I hug Satoko's pillow and cry. I can smell her scent. When I die, Satoko will probably hug my pillow and cry like this. Is everyone else going to cry for me too? I'm sure they will. And they'll be sad. Not about my death. They'll be sad not because I'm dead, but because I never told them about what was troubling me so much. No shit. I wonder if they're going to feel regret. Yes. Will they wonder what they could have done to open my heart? What they could have done to open my heart? What they could have done to help me in my time of trouble? Will they wonder what they could have done to save me? Yes. I feel sad and angry. It's all your... You could have alleviated that. I hold Satoko's pillow and continue to cry. The next moment I hear the phone ringing. I try to ignore it, but it won't stop ringing. I pick up the phone, hoping that my friends called me to check on me. Probably Ire. However, I hear a weird guy's voice on the phone. Oh god, stop it. Hello. This is Okanogi Gardeners. Is this the Furude residence? Okanogi? It's Okanogi from the Mountain Hounds. This is the first time I've received a phone call from him. I'm calling because I have something urgent to ask you. I called the school, but they told me that you're sick today. Are you okay? I'm not okay. This is the day I die, you fucking jackass. I know that he doesn't know about this, but I feel upset at the question. It's just a cold. I just want to rest today. Really? Well, this was a very fortunate coincidence for me. What? I don't know why he's saying that he's glad I'm sick at home. Why is it a fortunate situation for you if I'm home? Well, we got a tip from Tokyo that someone is planning to murder you. Oh my god, he's not gonna pull the shit that, oh, I need to be next to you all night to make sure you don't die. Then just fucking, like, kidnap her. Like, come on. Don't even begin this. What does that mean? Tokyo was investigating the murder of Tomitaka and Takano. As a conclusion, there's a high possibility that Dr. Ire is pulling the strings in this case. Ire is behind this case? This is the first time I've ever heard something like this. Oh, horse shit. Get the hell out of here. That's how I know he's full of shit. This is not something that happens randomly. This is the first time. That means that this is not just a coincidence. I'm hearing this now because it's something that I did differently in this world. I've done many different things in this world. I don't know which one of those decisions created this result. However, I wonder if this is something that it could change my life drastically. Okanogi continues to explain to me. There's been a budget cut to the research, and they were scheduled to stop the research of the Hinamizawa syndrome within a few years. Irie was strongly against that because he was embezzling the research money by requesting a bigger budget for the research. What? Because they were going to cancel the research, he tried to sell the research data and make money off of it. What? What? Oh my. No! This is... No! Rika, if you fucking believe this, you are an unbelievable dumbass. This sounds so stupid. Does it even sound like him? No! Is that true? I know you can't believe it, but it's true. Oh, it's very true. Oh, very true. Don't go to Irie Clinic at all. No matter what happens, the clinic is bad. Don't go there, because we're going to be killing Irie soon. Actually, no, he kills himself. Unless it's a staged suicide. You never know. I always thought that he was kind of suspicious. Oh, of course. Oh. I think I can say with certainty that Irie is not that type of person. I've been around him for years, and as far as I know, he's not a bad person. He doesn't even have the guts to be a bad person. He acts like a cold-blooded researcher, but he's always regretting something. He's just a nice guy. No shit. Every single time they've shown him, he doesn't seem to be bad-intentioned. It's hard to believe that he was embezzling money from Tokyo. I'm starting to be suspicious of Takano, but she's actually a nice person too. She's a crazy person. She seemed mean, but she was actually innocent like a child at times. Not when it was, not with Tomomitake on the night of Watanagashi. No, that was not innocent. However, I'm starting to suspect her because Oishi told me that her body they found in Gifu might not be Takano's body. Okanogi works for Takano. That means I can't trust Okanogi. See, that's what I would say. Actually, they found out at the coroner's office that that's not Takano's body. Just to see what he does. They're lying. It's a lie. Didn't I tell you that was a lie? Just to see him freak out. It's like, come on, dude. You can't hide this. In other words, I can trust Irie because Okanogi is trying to set him up. However, this could be a huge mistake if Takano is actually not dirty. However, I think Tomomitake and Irie were good friends. If Tokyo was suspecting that Irie was embezzling money from Tokyo, Tomomitake would have treated Irie more harshly. Yeah, you would have been an asshole and it's like, what the fuck's wrong with you, dude? No, you know why you're getting your budget cut. I'm sure that Tomomitake didn't have any negative intentions toward Irie. Irie and Tomomitake were friends. Tomomitake and Takano were friends. No, friends. Yes. Very, interesting friends. Takano and Okanogi were boss and subordinate. Okanogi says that Tokyo is suspicious of Irie. This doesn't make sense. It seems like everybody is friends with everyone else, but something is not connecting right. Irie thinks he has a good relationship with Tokyo, but Tokyo is suspicious of Irie. This is weird. They're all connected, but something is twisted. It's not a smooth connection. One of these pieces doesn't fit with all the others. Tokyo is conducting a further investigation now. We also have information that Irie is trying to use you as a bargaining chip. For that reason, we've been told to strengthen up your security starting today. Oh, what a coincidence. You'll have someone visiting your house in 2 hours. Please allow them gracefully into your home, so they can be sure that nobody gets in there with you. Oh, wait. Come on, Rika. That's why I'm glad that you're home right now. There's 20 security guards guarding the Furude Shrine in 3 shifts. You may not notice, but they're there for you. That's a high level of security. How long are you going to guard me like that? Until Tokyo feels you're no longer in danger. Until this whole case is solved. This is supposed to be good news for me, since this is the day I'm supposed to die. This is the kind of security I wanted, but that's why I showed the shrine storage to Takano. However, I feel so awkward. Tokyo is on my side, just like how Irie and Tokyo are in a good relationship. I feel like I have a good relationship with them too, but something feels twisted in this situation. feels awkward because there are some uncertainties with Tokyo. Tokyo and Irei have a friendly relationship. I'm glad they're talking about just the city in general instead of the organization. I mean, I just like that. It's like, what the fuck? This city and Irei are very nice to each other. However, they're suspicious of him. Is Irei actually a bad guy? Is Takano still alive? And is she the one who killed Tomitake? Those questions are making me feel uncertain about Tokyo. There's no reason why not to suspect Takano. It's the car. That's the whole issue. It's the car. She drove past that area. And that's all you need. You don't actually even need that the body is a day old. Well, that's helpful. But just the sheer fact that she drove past there and Tomitake didn't go past there. And yet he somehow passed that car. Unless he decided to go fucking backwooding with his bike. I doubt it. There's no one else. I thought Tokyo would also have one intention as one single organization. But in reality, they have two intentions. In other words, two. What's the word? Dual? It's a word I often see in the political section of the newspaper. Factions. Yeah, she was I'm sorry, but that was way too vague. Way too vague for me to even guess at what she was hinting at. Splits and schisms. I mean, no, it's a group of people in an organization. Each person has their own agendas. It makes sense that not everyone's going to line up perfect. Are there two factions in Tokyo? One that wants to be friendly with Irei, and one that looks down on him? Probably. Now to explain the twist that I see in this whole picture. Maybe I'm influenced too much by Oishi. If he hadn't told me that he was suspicious of Takano, I would have believed Okanogi without a doubt. Well, maybe not. Even without Oishi's theory, Okanogi still sounds very suspicious. No shit. Irei is a loyal researcher of the Hinamizawa syndrome. Tokyo understood this, so his relationship with Tomitake was very good. Plus, Irei is not the type of person who would commit embezzlement. He's a law-abiding citizen with good morals. Of course, he's passionate about his research, too. But that's a reasonable passion as a researcher, and nothing beyond that. He doesn't have the guts to commit a crime. Well, no, if he's passionate about his research, why would he take money away from his research? It just doesn't make sense. Many of the mountain hounds are going to guard me. This is what I've been wanting in my previous lives. But, for some reason, I can't be happy. I can't help but feel depressed. I see an empty birdcage. They're the fox with bird feathers stuck around its mouth. I don't know if I can really trust the people who are protecting me. I try and think more about Okanogi. The mountain hounds have been protecting me for years. Okanogi proved his skills in many of my other worlds. I'm a special existence for them. If something happens to me, it would be a disaster. The Urei institution is there to keep the Hinamizawa syndrome under control, and the mountain hounds are there to protect me from evil people. Why would they try to betray me now? I have no idea. Maybe they got what they wanted, and it's like, you're useless now. You're a liability. I just know one thing for sure. I can't feel comfortable with the protection of the mountain hounds. I want someone else to protect me. But I bet that person won't believe me. How about Oishi? I've been keeping in touch with Oishi since the other day. He thinks that the mysterious deaths in Hinamizawa are all plotted by the village. If that's what he believes, he might believe that my life is in danger. For him, I'm a special person with lots of information. The mountain hounds hate the police. When I asked them to assassinate Satoga's uncle, they refused because he was being watched by the police. So if you're watched by the police, they can't kill you? I don't think that's how it works, Rika. I feel relieved that the police guarded me too, as well as the mountain hounds. Give me everyone. Give me the Sonosaki family. Give me the police, the FBI, CIA. Fuck it. I'm outsourcing this shit. I'm contacting everyone. That way the mountain hounds wouldn't be able to harm me, even if they were working for a bad faction of Tokyo. If my suspicion toward the mountain hounds is false, this would be perfect protection for me. I'm sure the double security will keep me safe. Actually, if anything, the best option, even though it would put Mion in danger, is living with Mion for a little bit. Even though it puts her in danger, that would really be helpful, because the Sonosaki family is extremely powerful. I really doubt, no matter how strong these guys are, I don't think they could get past them. Okay, I'll stay home for today. Please do so. Don't go out to the city and try to pick a fight with the delinquents. Me. Sorry about that. Anyway, please take care of yourself. May you go to the clinic because I have a cold? You never know what might happen, so please don't go near the Irie clinic for a while. Of course, you don't want to see Irie dead. I don't want them to give you any suspicious drugs. Oh, of course not. Irie wouldn't do anything like that. That's what we want to believe. But you need to be careful of him until things are clear. Oh, God. God, you can totally tell. Oh, God, it's dripping with suspicion. It's just, it's so weird. So I have no choice, huh? No. You talk with the local accent now, Okanoki. He used to have a Tokyo accent before. I can still talk in a Tokyo accent. But it's my job to blend in with the local culture. Okay, that makes sense. So, as to not to appear to be suspicious, they want to try to blend in as much as possible. I finished talking with Okanogi. As soon as I hang up with the phone, I open the phone book and look for the number of the Okinomiya Police Department. I don't think it would be that hard to find. I would imagine you would have memorized it. It's almost noon. It seems like the pages of the phone book are sticking to my skin. Oh God, I hate phone book. I hate the fucking paper in phone books. Ugh, they're the worst. I guess I'm in a hurry. I really don't want to die. No one wants to die, usually. I want to stay in this world. I don't want to leave this perfect world. I try to do something because I don't want to die. I'm trying to live with all my effort. Not before. I'm trying to enjoy my life. For the first time, I'm spending my last day positively, without drinking wine and getting drunk. Don't get fucking wasted. Hello, this is Oishi. Sorry for the wait. I was getting ready to leave for Gifu. I was going there to make them confess about the case. Gifu. Are you talking about Takano's body? Yeah. My colleagues are convinced that the body is Takano, but I'm still not satisfied. That's why I'm going there directly. Yeah, you fucking show him, Oishi. Strong arm him. If that body is not Takano, this is going to be a whole different story. We can search for Takano as a witness. Fortunately, I have lots of connections in the Gifu Police Department. I'm gonna make them talk. He's working on this case with passion. If that body is really Takano, it's sad for her, but it will give me a reason to trust the Mountain Hounds. If that's not Takano, then it'll tell me that she's part of this whole incident, and then it's like, holy shit, I'm fucked. No matter what the result is, it will give me some kind of hint. But only if I'm still alive. Oishi, you gotta tell me that immediately, man. Tell me that soon. Anyway, this is not good. Oishi is leaving for Gifu. He can't be here to protect me. Oishi, some stranger called me today. I don't know who it was, but he said he's one of the villagers. He didn't tell you who he was. Please go on. What did he tell you? He told me that someone is trying to kill me. He said they've killed me tonight they'll kill me tonight at the earliest. Are you sure? That's not a surprise, though. Okay. I have to leave soon, but I'll send some police officers there. I'll tell them to keep you safe. You're home right now, right? Are you sick or something? Stay home and lock your doors and windows. I'll send some officers immediately. Thank you. What's wrong, Oishi? You'll be late for your appointment. I just got a call from Higurashi. Someone called her and warned her that someone is trying to kill her. Someone is trying to kill Higurashi? No shit. But why? I thought she was the mascot of the village. I think it's a warning for their contacting me about the incidences in the village. I don't know if they're really trying to kill her, but she's just a young girl. I'm sure she's very frightened right now. I want her to trust me, so we can have a better relationship in the future. Just send about 2 or 3 officers to her place. Also, call the local police there so she can feel better. Yes, sir. Higurashi might have some kind of hint regarding the mysterious deaths in Hinamizawa village. I can't let her die. Not now. We should go to Hinamizawa as soon as we get the Gifu Police Department to talk. This is going to be a busy business trip. It's no big deal. No big deal, man. This is the Hibari? What the fuck? A local police officer is on the shrine property. He's heading toward R's house. Oh. Roger. Continue observation. Encountering R. She let the officer inside. R called the Okunomiya Police Department. She requested protection on her own. Did she tell them about us? She told them that she got an anonymous call. Oh my god, they fucking tapped her phones. Wow. I'm sure that's a hoax. The Okunomiya Police Department is sending a few more officers to her location. What? Doesn't she trust the Mountain Hounds? This is bad. It will affect our protection, too. I hope she didn't find out. I don't think that's possible, though. Tell the team to be aware of the officers. We don't want them to be suspicious of us. Roger. Attention, team. There are officers around the Furude Shrine. Be aware of them. We may have to postpone tonight's mission. I'll call her, but I'm sure the Major wants us to do it tonight. Everything is planned out accordingly, and R must be dead by tomorrow morning. We don't want the police to become suspicious of us. If they do, we'll just have to leave. Oishi called the officers pretty quickly. The local police officer arrived within 10 minutes after I spoke with him. He asked me what kind of phone call I received today. I make up a story. It'll be all over if they investigate my phone records, but I'm sure Oishi won't do anything like that. He thinks I'm worth protecting because I have information about the cases in Hinamizawa. I would just tell the officer, hey, can you stay here for a while, buddy? I'm really fucking rattled, at least for tonight. Please. Or at least get a shift going. I'd rather not die. The local policeman is one of the villagers, so I know him very well. More officers are coming here from the department. He tells me to relax because he'll stay with me until then. I guess Oishi thought that I was frightened to death after getting a threatening phone call. After about 30 minutes, 4 officers in plain clothes arrive at the shrine. The local officer returns to his office. Fuck. I've heard the whole story. We'll guard the shrine, so please call us if something happens. Detective Oishi will be here in the evening. I'm relieved to know that Oishi is coming here. Thank you very much. At least one person will be downstairs. I'm sorry, but is it okay if we use your restroom? Also, will you give us one of your spare keys just in case? Sure. You may use the restroom too. My house is on the 2nd floor of the storage building. The 1st floor is a storage of emergency supplies for the village. I'm glad to know that at least one police officer will be there for me. Thank you. Thank you. Fuck, I would have had him in the stairwell. Because you wouldn't expect the stairwell. Just at the top. Anyone comes in not knowing. Just raise a gun. Tell them to get on the fucking ground. Immediately assume anyone who comes into this house is someone that's out to kill her. Of course, unless it's Satsuko. The officers check the map of the shrine. 1 will be in the storage, 2 will walk around the shrine property. Also, one officer will be standing in front of the stairs that lead to the shrine. Oishi is so reliable in this world. In my other lives, Oishi tended to look at me as his enemy. However, in this world, he thinks I'm on his side. I'm sure it's because we became friendly around the time we saved Satoko. It's ironic, but perhaps the return of Satoko's uncle was a necessary event. If Okanogi was right about Ira, he won't be able to come and harm me with 20 mountain hounds and 4 police officers protecting me. If Okanogi is the bad guy, they would be discouraged by the police. It's like giving garlic to a vampire. This is the best security I've had in 100 years. Am I still going to be killed tonight? Maybe. But it's still the best security what you got. Unless you want to invest in some real, fucking... Go to the... I would still call the Sonozaki family and ask for some protection from them too. Fuck it. You just go balls to the wall, give me everything you got. You know, tell the police officer that's just staying downstairs, saying, hey, if some Sonozaki people are going to come over here, they're going to also protect me as well. That kind of thing. Well, I wouldn't tell them that. I would just tell them to watch the outside. That kind of thing. Just, get ready. For anything. I need to do whatever I can do. I should struggle, as hard as I can. I won't give up. I won't even think about my next life. This is what enjoying life is all about. No, this isn't actually enjoying life. This is worrying about life. This is what living as a serious life is all about. That is what it is. Yes. Hanyu, are you there? I'm here. What do you think, Hanyu? I have to admit, I've never seen anything like this. Is it still bad for me to expect something different this time? I'm not gonna hope for anything. I just have to accept whatever the result is. Hanyu is still acting like a bystander. I knew she was going to say something like that, but part of me was hoping she would say something more positive. I feel a little disappointed, and I wonder why Hanyu always acts like an onlooker. I always thought it was natural for her to be that way, because she's a special existence. I also thought that I was supposed to act like her because I'm close to her. But I just can't because I just can't become a bystander like her. I can't become like her. I can't stop hoping for a better life for Furuderica. That hope was betrayed so many times and my heart was crushed countless times. That's why I stopped having high expectations. Is Hanyu the same way? Are you always afraid of being hurt? I've only lived for 100 years, but I know how scary it is to have high hopes. Yeah, obviously. I've only lived for my amount of life, and I already know high hopes can really fucking suck. Especially if they don't turn out well. Then it's like, well, that was a lot of wasted stuff there. Because it's really just depressing when that happens, when you have high hopes and it falls really short of it. Hanyu should know that also, since she has lived longer than I have. I always thought that Hanyu was a special existence. But except for the fact that she's invisible, everything about her is the same as me. She has the same emotions as us, and yet I still saw her as a special existence. That's why I just assumed that her mind worked in a different way. I've been living for longer than you. I know that there are more sad things than happy things in this world, and that hope will always be betrayed. That's why I don't want to be hurt anymore. That's a very negative outlook on life. Holy shit. Holy shit. I mean, I'm going to disagree. It really just depends how you view things. I think there are more happy things in this world than sad things. And I don't think hope will always be betrayed. Because in my life, a lot of bad things have happened, but a lot of good things have happened as well, and I'm very fortunate for those good things. And I hope the good things keep happening. And I love that. I always will keep that outlook. That there's always good stuff out there. There's worse stuff out there, but there's always good stuff out there. So you're not expecting anything from this world either? Nope, everything's gonna die. I have hope that this world might be different. But you think I'll be killed again? I don't know. You could have done a little bit more instead of, completely giving up immediately. But yeah, sure, I guess. Oh, that's not what I'm thinking. Hani looks uncomfortable. She has no doubt that I'll be killed again tonight. That's what not having hope means. But she just can't admit it because she doesn't want to hurt my feelings. You're the same as Satoko. You're waiting for some stroke of luck or some miracle to come and help you. You're afraid of fighting. You think that being patient is the same as being strong. That's how I was until not too long ago. Hani looks down and clenches her lips. She won't deny what I said. I know what you've heard it over and over. Miracles are not going to happen unless everyone works together. That means you have to believe. You gotta believe. A miracle is not going to happen unless everyone believes in it. You gotta fucking believe. You gotta believe. Sounds as if I'm telling her that the miracle is not happening because of her. It is. It's all her fault. Maybe I was too harsh to her. Get the fuck over it. She's a god. I stay quiet for a while, and Hanya continues to look down. She's shaking. Then she looks up at me and talks. I see sadness and a little bit of anger in her face. I don't care. I can't even touch people or talk to people. You think I'm just like everyone else, even though all I can do is watch? Do you understand how it feels not to be involved with things? Yes. Her voice sounds stern. Except for me, she can't communicate with anyone in this world. Yes, it's actually very easy to understand what it's like to be, unable to change something. Yes, very much so.